Give it to him. Do pickles with us? It's quite AND@underdogfantasy.com. If you deposit $10, what picks we aren't using but teams, and then I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna go live, which is gonna give me that 20-time multiplier.
Come on.
I'll say my picks, and then you'll say your picks, and then we'll go through them a little bit together. 3, 2. If you want to do pickles with us, it's quite simple. Use our promo code LAND. If you want to do pickles with us, it's quite simple. 3, 2. Okay, we should go live soon. Just because we don't want this video to be waiting that long. Share your screen with me, though. Isn't that how we're doing it? You got it all set it up, ready to go. I don't remember, but maybe it was zooming. I don't really remember off the top of my head. I'm not sure. Like, it's I don't really know. Yeah. Okay. Do you have those rules that you can put on the screen for people to see? tools, but
Minute picks, by the way.
It's not.
Oh, shit, we just went live. That is my fault. We are here. We are live. How we doing? How we feeling? Just went straight into it.
How we doing? How we doing? Let us know if we sound okay, if we sound all right. Can we, we'll just clarify. Hey, we're live. If you can do us a huge favor, drop a like on this stream. We're doing this every week where Badaki and I are facing off head to head in DFS style. We're playing fantasy roulette. So if you have questions and you want us to answer them, we will answer your questions, but it will be at the end of this game. So just because a lot of people probably will watch this later, we're going to go ahead and draft our teams face off this way, head to head. And then at the end, we will leave time for a Q&A.
That is right.
We're doing Fantasy Roulette Week 2.
Oh, boy. I'm scared.
Tomorrow on Talk It Up for the Chargers and Chiefs, I will have to wear a brown bag over my head that says shame.
Bag.
That's because I lost week 1. Even though everyone, even myself, felt very confident that I would win week 1.
Let me pull that up for the crew here, actually, so everyone can see right before we move forward.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely did not anticipate losing week 1, but it happened. And tomorrow on Talk It Up, I will be wearing a brown bag that says shame over my head.
So this was my team previously. I did just win in week 1, 169 to 161.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously you can kind of see the team on the screen here. This was my team, and this is best ball, so we did switch it out. Jamal Williams, I mean, what a surprise there.
Yeah.
Obviously disappointment.
Jamal Williams was my 4th sub, and it really didn't.
It didn't really help
at all.
Yeah.
Somehow I had Justin Jefferson and Cooper Kupp, and I still lost.
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't know how I won. Maybe Tom Brady was a big letdown for you.
Yeah, Brady was a letdown.
Saquon,
sure.
I mean, I got the you got literally the wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 in your team, and you still lost. That is crazy.
No,
that is
can happen.
Crazy.
So, I lost week 1. We're gonna keep track of this, but tomorrow for Talk It Up when we're covering the Chargers and the Chiefs, I will have a brown bag over my head that says shame. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna stick to what we said. So I will wear the shame bag tomorrow. For this one, whoever loses this one,
oh no,
they will need to eat a spoonful of cinnamon on Thursday night for week 3. So you do not want to lose this one. Otherwise, you're eating a spoonful of cinnamon
have the paper
on
bag.
The live stream. So, I mean, I would much rather wear a bag of shame than eat a spoonful of cinnamon, although I am shaming my entire family. So what can you do? You win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some.
But we're going to go ahead and draft our teams. Just so you guys know, Badaki, you can hit start there. And yeah, maybe you want to put make our faces a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But the way that this game works, if you're with us for the very first time, is under these cards, there are 32 teams. They're all randomized. And we go back and forth. We draft a team. So like the team comes up, we can choose a player, and then we can fill our starting roster. Now, there's a couple rules that you do need to be aware of, Badaki, if you can pull the rules up for everyone as well and read those out. I think you should have those rules.
Yeah, so you can't choose from the same team or like the same position, back to back. So if I had the first pick and I get a wide receiver and the second pick and I get a wide receiver as well, then that will be a penalty, and then I would have to essentially get the second best wide receiver on that team. As you can see, you had to fill all of your starting roster, your starting roster before you fill your bench. You can't choose a player from the same team. Obviously, the bench has 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end, and each of us has 2 steals and 1 reverse card, which is essentially a no card. So I
renamed it just now. I called it anti-steal. So we have 2 steals, 1 anti-steal or no card.
Yeah.
And then each of us also gets a 4th sub, which we can use at any time. It has to be a wide receiver or running back. And that 4th sub, I mean, you just have to have the sub from that team. And these can be used at any time. So, all right, let's go ahead and get straight to it. I went first last time, so I'm going to give you the honor of going first, Badaki.
Wow, okay.
Go ahead. Go first for us.
Okay. We're going first. Got nice little music to come in. Congratulations. Oh, man, I am scared. You know what?
And by the way, just remember you need to share your screen with me.
Okay, let me share my screen with you really fast.
What were you gonna say? You're scared?
Yeah, I am very, very scared.
I live in a constant state of being scared. So welcome.
Zach's face may go a little bit weird really fast, but now Zach should be back up. Okay. Screen is shared. Are you there? You with me?
Yep,
Can you see
I'm
it?
here. I'm
Okay.
seeing it.
Screen is back up. You know what? Since I won week 1, let's start off with number 1 here. The Seattle Seahawks. F me.
Uh, they played pretty well. I mean, there could definitely be worse options.
They did play
Will
well.
Disley's probably the play here.
Imagine though. Okay, let me just. What I need to do is also pull up the schedule for week 2. The Seattle Seahawks play
They play the Niners.
They play the 49ers. Oh man, this is going to be a tough one. Give me I feel like it might have to be DK.
Okay.
Yeah, give me DK.
All right. I'm gonna let you have DK there. I'm fine with that.
Give me DK right now. Definitely not what I wanted. And then I actually have
to be honest though, like it's good you have him this week, not last week, because he's one of those players any week he could have like a 50-yard touchdown. Okay. I'm up and I lost week 1, so I want to win week 2. Give me number 2.
Okay.
Give me number 2.
Number 2. Oh
what am
my
I looking
gosh.
at here? I know what's gonna happen, but I feel like I just have to do it. So give me Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah. I'm gonna do 4 sub here.
All right, you're gonna force your sub.
Mm-hmm.
So I will take Naeem Hines then. Which, I mean, he played all right week 1. I knew that at some point I would get screwed over with the 4 sub, so I'm glad that the 4 sub is completely out of the way. I'm gonna keep track of that for us. You have 2 steals. The only thing that's changed is you don't have your 4 sub anymore. Okay.
Yeah, essentially. Which is good. I think like this is a good start for me. I needed to stop that.
Okay.
Okay. Today is for us is September 15th. Let's go with number 15 here.
Okay.
The New York Football Giants. Yeah, give me
kind of a very same position.
It's the same. It's the same position. It's very same position. But I'm trying to think if I should go.
I think you should go Kenny Golladay, man.
I guess I need to see who's technically the wide receiver 1 on this team. That is
really going to choose?
No, because
you got to make a decision here. I mean,
the reason if you're going to use 4 sub, the 4 sub,
you're going to use it at some point.
Yeah, well, it's pointless for me to do that. So I would rather go. I can't even go wide receiver here either because I just got a wide receiver.
Go ahead, do Sterling Shepard.
I feel like I would rather take my chances there, to be honest. I know it sounds crazy. I would just like to double check this team's because we have to go by the rules here, and we have to go who is. So currently the number 1 wide receiver is Kenny Golladay. I'll take Sterling. Sounds crazy, but I'll take Sterling. I know you're gonna use that 4 sub. I would go. So I guess let me say it for purposes. I will take Saquon Barkley, and then you will say the 4 sub, which I'm not going to do. This is why I'm going to be taking Sterling Shepard.
Okay, so you're officially locking that in, right?
Yes, Sterling Shepard. Yes.
And I tell you why that's just an absolutely ridiculous strategy. You just gave me another 4 sub. I have to use it at some point.
No, and that's okay. And that's
now I just get to I hurt your team, and now I get to do it again later.
I think and that's okay because once again,
That's ridiculous.
I would rather have. Trust me, bro. I mean, the chances of Sterling Shepard scoring more points than Matt Breida or
but now you have another player that I'm gonna hurt you with.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Well, it all depends. All right. It all depends.
Let's see. All right, let me see the board here. Who do I have?
Oh, sorry.
All right. Give me what you said today's the 15th. Today's actually my sister's birthday, so I can't believe you stole that from me.
Oh no. Happy birthdays.
Give me number 32 here. Give me number 32.
Number 32.
The Chicago Bears.
The Chicago Bears.
Okay, and I just went this sucks, man. This sucks. I don't feel like I can't go Monty because if I go Monty, then I have the back-to-back penalty. This sucks. I'm gonna go Mooney. I'm gonna go Darnell Mooney.
Darnell Mooney.
What a terrible way to start. I have freaking Darnell Mooney and Nyheim Hines on my team so far.
Okay.
Make sure you switch in between the screens to show them our teams right now. Right now, it looks like Nyheim Hines versus DK Metcalf and Sterling Shepard. Oh, so you went wide receiver back to back. So you already had a penalty.
Yeah, well, that's why I couldn't take Kenny G. So I took Sterling Shepard. So that makes sense for me.
Sure.
That makes sense for me. Okay. I'm here again.
You can't take 2 positions in a row, but you get penalized, guys. So
exactly.
If you take 2 positions in a row, you get the number 2 on the depth chart, which that's what Badaki did with Sterling Shepard.
That is exactly what I did. We're in September. Let's do number 9.
Okay.
The San Francisco 49ers. I'll take Trigger Trey here.
All right. Trey Lance. Welcome to the squad for Badaki. Trey Lance. All right.
So I
So
can't
you
go wide
went
receiver,
number 9.
unfortunately. So I'll take Trey.
Cinnamon. You know, I don't want a spoonful of cinnamon. So how many letters are in the word cinnamon? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
You're trying to yeah, right, okay.
Like, this is the strategy that we're now employing.
I know.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me number 8.
Number 8.
Give me number 8.
Oh,
the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, this is gonna be. You know what? This is actually going to be Travis Kelce.
Okay.
Give me Travis Kelce. I know Patrick Mahomes looks very enticing here, but I need to get that positional advantage at tight end. So I'm gonna take Travis Kelce here.
Okay, I'm just thinking if I should say no or not right now, or steal, because that will remove your no. And you won't have a no later on when I steal, and I might need that steal later. So I'm going to use my steal.
All right, I'm going to use my anti-steal or my no. So you now have 1 steal left, and I have no anti-steal.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I'm on the clock. Dang, I got Travis Kelce. Damn it. And that's Thursday night too. Okay. Cinnamon.
This is where the tides change.
This is where the tides change. I'm doing my lucky number 7. Take the Saints here. Gosh. How's Alvin doing?
Yeah, it's a good question. That's a really good question.
How is Alvin doing? I mean, doing these things week to week, like
he's got a rib injury that he's dealing with. But
when did I practice? So unusual light work.
See that for sure.
And if he doesn't play, then it goes to Mark, huh? Well, give me Alvin.
Okay, he's going Alvin Kamara there, and now I just need to hope that Alvin Kamara breaks a rib. So,
yeah.
All right. What does our current matchup look like? Put your guys in the starting.
Yeah, I just did.
So right now, okay, let me get my next player, and then we'll see what our first 4 are.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. I talked about a spoonful of cinnamon. Now I'm just running out of numbers. I want a good running back here. Who do I want? I mean, I'm trying to think of a running back that I want. Austin Eckler would be cool. Austin Eckler's number 30. Give me number 30.
Oh, okay.
Awesome Eckler.
The Miami Dolphins.
Okay, cool. What was the last position I did?
You just
tight end. So I can do whatever I want
here. You can go Miami.
Give me Tyreek Hill. I'll take Tyreek Hill here. All right, now it's feeling a little bit better as we start to build this squad. And what does our teams currently look like? What's our matchup after these first 4 or 5 picks here? What are we looking at here? Did you mute yourself?
I did. Sorry, she did. Blaze Barks. Trey Lance, Alvin Kamara, DK Metcalf, and then you have Nyheim Hines currently, Darnell Mooney, Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelce, and I have Sterling Shepard.
You also have Sterling Shepard there. Okay.
Yeah, Sterling Shepard there. So.
All right.
Next I'm on the clock here. Oh boy. Okay, give me. Man, let's do an even number here. Give me number 20, right? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Give me TB12.
Do TB12. You just did Trey Lance.
I did Trey Lance. All right, I'll take Mike.
All right. Mike Evans.
I'll take
Actually,
Mike.
you know what? I'm completely incorrect there. You just did Alvin Kamara. You can do TB12.
Did I? Oh, okay. See, thank you so much.
You can do TB12.
Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest.
That's my bad. All right, so you got Tom Brady and Trey Lance. That's the same. This is hard because that's the same quarterbacks
you had last week.
Superflex league. Well, our home Superflex league. Those are the same quarterbacks I have.
Ah, okay. That's tough. Okay.
It's going to be hard to root for different teams here. Okay, give me number 24. Give me number 24.
Number 24.
Oh, baby.
Can I use a... I can't. Well, there's no point. Yes, I am going to use a steal.
You're going to steal? Okay.
Yes.
You have no steal left.
I have no steal left.
You are stealing the Chargers. I have no ability to block that. Go ahead.
I'm going to take Austin Eckler here.
Okay.
Because I can't take Justin Herbert, obviously. So
yep.
I'm happy to steal Austin Eckler right here.
All right.
And then that means you can only sub by another wide receiver. So I need to hit on a good wide receiver moving forward. Hopefully.
All right, you take Justin Herbert away from me, you sly little fox.
Sly little fox. Come on, baby. Right. I'm feeling good now.
Give me number 16. That row's looking good outside the Bears. Give me number 16.
That is, oh, man. What an opportunity.
Okay.
What an opportunity for you.
Okay, but did I just go wide receiver? I could have screwed myself.
Oh, no.
Here. I just went Tyreek Hill.
You did just go Tyreek Hill. Oh,
son of a bitch.
I guess you can, if T is back, you can technically take T and take the hit, but that's also a question mark.
Yeah, and I'm not willing to risk that.
That's fair. That is fair.
Who do the Bengals play in week 2? The Bengals play the Cowboys.
Oh, my goodness.
And, man, the Cowboys, they looked pretty good defensively, but Leonard Fournette looked pretty great on the ground, to be honest. Well, I'm going to go... You're always trying to tell me what to do with my picks. So let me make it. I want to go Joe Mixon here.
Okay, so
I'm going to go Joe Mixon here.
I am surprised you didn't go Joey B, but that's okay.
There's still about 5 quarterbacks I prefer over Joe Burrow.
That's fair. That's fair. And you get another pick here, so you are on the clock again.
I do get another pick here. I can go wide receiver or quarterback, but I am putting myself a little bit in an interesting position because I need quarterback. I need 2 quarterbacks still. Okay, give me number... Let's go to the opposite side of the board. Let's fill up the edges. Give me number 25.
Number 25. I need something bad here. Ooh.
Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, my God. I mean, I think I'm just going to risk it and hope that I get 2 good quarterbacks back to back. I'm putting myself in a terrible position here, but I'm going to take Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
this could really, really screw me over. Like,
that
really,
is frustrating.
I don't think you need to be frustrated because I'm in a really tough position here now. I mean, I have to hit quarterbacks back to back. If it could be very, very bad for me.
So let's look at this right now. I have TB12, Alvin Kamara, Austin Eckler, DK Metcalf, and Trey Lance with Sterling Shepard on my bench already. I have Nyheim Hines, Joe Mixon. Technically, Sterling should be in my wide receiver spot, so I'll move him up. Nyheim Hines, Joe Mixon, Darnell Mooney, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Travis Kelce. And I don't understand how I'm not going to be eating a spoonful of cinnamon.
Because you have Trey Lance and Tom Brady, and last week we said the same thing. You also have Austin Eckler and Alvin Kamara.
I need to hit here.
This is his gameplay. It's like, let me just play like I'm done, and then if anything else happens, I'm fine.
I am pretty done.
Come on.
Okay.
You're up here.
I am up here. Okay, give me number... I guess I'll fill this row. 17 here. The Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, I'll take... I had them last week. I'll take... Did I? Hold on. Let me think this through. Yeah, give me Deontay.
Gonna go Deontay? Okay.
I'll take Deontay Johnson.
All right, you're going Deontay Johnson there.
Well, hold on. Let me just double check. Yeah, I need to take Deontay Johnson.
Okay. So you go Deontay Johnson. All right, this is pressure moment here. This has to be a quarterback. My next pick.
Let me just add him to my team. I need a really bad team. And we need the Texans. We need a really bad team. I don't know. Maybe Matt Ryan. No, you can't even have Matt Ryan. Damn, who's the other
Okay,
team?
give me number 5. My
Number
favorite
5.
number is 55. Give me number 5.
55. The Carson. I mean,
QB3? I'll take Carson Wentz.
you take Carson. You take Carson. That's fair.
I
That is fair.
actually have a question though, because we've never been in a position where we've had to take a quarterback back to back, but that's what I find myself in now.
We've never
but
been in that position before.
what's the go there? Because
What if you had
actually,
like
you know what the go is? I have to use my steal here with this next pick, I think. What were you gonna propose?
Well,
We've never been in this position.
No,
before.
we've never been in this position. Well, I was gonna say you have 2 chances of trying to get a quarterback, and then I would just pick the worst one. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if that's it's.
All right.
That's
So
fair.
I pick 2 teams, and you tell me what quarterback I get.
Essentially. So hopefully,
Okay.
you know.
We've never been in this position, so we're a little bit on the fly, but I'm all right with it.
Okay.
Add a new rule.
Add a new rule. So I'm
game
seeing
is fluid.
22 from back in '82, and I'm gonna trust you, brother. The Dallas Cowboys. Gosh, this is disgusting.
What's your roster looking like right now?
Give me Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, I was gonna say that could be much worse for you.
Give me.
That's your starting lineup, then.
This is my starting lineup.
All right, so I have to choose 2 in a row,
and
you choose what,
I guess like
quarterback I get.
Do I want to do that? Do we want to do that? Because that loses like the opportunity to choose that team. You know.
Well, you tell me. You tell me what you want to do.
What was something else you would propose?
Well, what I proposed is impossible now. I said I would have to use my steal, but we've already been past that point.
We already did that. Okay. All right. Just pick 2 then. I guess we'll see what happens, and maybe next week, if it comes to the point where it's like, oh, if we like it or we don't like it, then we just figure out something else.
All right. Give me number 3 and 4.
Okay.
So it's Jalen Hurts
or Trevor Lawrence. I'm gonna give you Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I'm getting Trevor Lawrence here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Trevor Lawrence and Carson Wentz is a interesting formula.
I'll show you the team so far right now. Tom Brady versus Carson Wentz. Alvin Kamara versus Naeem Hines. Austin Eckler versus Joe Mixon. Deontay Johnson versus Darnell Mooney. DK Metcalf, Tyreek Hill, Sterling Shepard, Devontae Adams. I didn't put Dalton Schultz on my lineup, but you can see Dalton Schultz with Tyreek Hill, and then Trey Lance versus Trevor Lawrence. And now we need to fill up our bench spots where we can get 1 tight end, 1 wide receiver, and 1 running back. So
I'm just annoyed that I should have went hindsight's 2020. But still, my running back room would have been weak if I went Joe Burrow. All right. Tough spot. Now we're doing our benches. I still have, by the way, a 4 sub and 2 steals.
That's fair. 4 sub and 2 steals. And I have a no because I haven't used my no yet.
Yep. You're up here. What are we thinking?
Let's go right next to my Giants here.
Okay.
Let's do number 14. NFC East little corner there. The Buffalo Bills.
I'm going to say steal.
And I'm going to say no.
Okay. So you've lost your no. Now I still have my steal left.
You did lose your no, and I'm going to be taking Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
Here we go. And now you can technically steal. Well, you have 2 goals. Well, no.
I have a steal and a 4 sub.
You have a steal and a 4 sub. Let me just add Stephon Diggs. Diggs to my team. Gosh, I needed that. That was huge. I love
how you put yourself in this position where your team isn't dominant.
My team is not though. I have Sterling,
Austin Eckler, Deontay Johnson, Trey Lance, Tom Brady.
I have Sterling.
And my starting quarterbacks are Trevor Lawrence and Carson Wentz.
You're
tough spot to be in.
Sorry, you're in the go now because I'm gonna have a bad bench. That's all I know because you're gonna 4 sub 1 that's gonna be really bad.
Let's see. Give me number 6 here. Give me number 6.
Still in the top row here. Oh man, what an opportunity!
Yeah. There we go.
I mean, what more can you get there?
Actually, Okay, yeah. Yep. Give me Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, has
Let's
to be
not
JJ.
overthink this.
Has to be JJ.
Let's not overthink this, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
So I need a
Gentlemen.
tight end and then a running back. Okay, I need to tight end.
Well, that worked out.
That did work out for you.
I now have a steal and a sub left.
Babe, Ellen, pick a number. You did me good last time, or actually, I need you to kind of.
You did me good last time.
I need you to just pick a number. Okay, well, there you go. You can see it now.
27.
27, my wife said. Here we go. The Cleveland Browns.
You don't sound excited.
Zach is like, damn. No, because I'll explain it to you later because we're still live. Give me it has to be Nick Chubb here.
Yeah.
It has to be.
And I'm gonna go ahead and actually steal here because I understand that I could get a better steal maybe later on, but I want to really hurt you with this 4 sub, and that is not gonna hurt you if I put Kareem Hunt on your team. So I'm gonna take Nick Chubb. Probably, it's just there's too much risk in me waiting to see what the last option is. And look, it could screw me over for sure, but I'll take Nick Chubb and now you have how many in a row do you have?
I technically just have 2 now, so I'll take my next 2, my next final 2. Okay. Babe, give me one more number. One more number here.
I'm kind of regretting that, but
unlucky 13, she said, and is the New York Jets.
And you actually have to go tight end here, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, you have 2 left. My bad.
No, I have 2 left.
You have 2 left. That's my bad. My bad. So you need to go running back here or tight end.
I'm trying to think. I need to look up our matchup. So right now you need. Well, you have everything.
My next pick will be a tight end because I've already got Nick Chubb and Justin Jefferson in the last 2 picks.
Give me I'm gonna take Michael Carter back.
Okay, and I will sub Breece Hall just because I have to. I mean,
That's fine.
I can't sub a tight end, so you'll. I mean, to be honest, Breece Hall could score more, tight end, more than. What am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. But anyway,
that's good.
You get Breece Hall.
This is perfect because this is exactly what I wanted to happen.
Yeah, that didn't hurt you as much, but to be fair, I feel like that was the right move. Getting Nick Chubb. That feels like the right move.
Okay.
You're up again though, because I used that steal, so you're back to back. This is a tight end. It has to be a tight end for you.
This has to be a tight end for me.
And the Ravens are still on the board.
The Ravens are still on the board. I mean, who else is still out there? Kyle Pitts is still out there.
Technically, I've eliminated 2 bad options for you with that quarterback thing.
Yeah. Where are you, Ravens? What number is Mark Andrews?
He's number like 87, I think.
Okay, I'm doing number 21.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
This is going to be big. This is actually big. This is huge right now. I need you not to hit on tight end. 89. He's 89. That's my bad.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
21. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Woo! Give me Mark Andrews, baby. Give me Mark Andrews.
Fucking joke.
I'm sorry. That was like so. I always feel bad when I do something like super in your face. Like that was like super rude. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Let's go. Let's
go. A bitch.
I mean, that kind of paid off me using that 4 sub. Like, I'd rather have Sterling every single day than whoever the hell's the backup for the Giants because he ain't getting. Sterling Shepard has a higher ceiling than that backup, so I feel really confident there. And you have 2, or you have 1. Your last pick here, brother.
Yep, I have my last pick. Okay, I actually feel really good about everything except for my quarterbacks when I look at my team. But anything can happen. All right. This sucks because I don't really need a tight end. I have Travis Kelce.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. So,
but give me.
You never know. Travis can have a bad week, and this guy can really pull it in for you.
Give me 28. Give me 28 here.
Number 28. Tyler Higbee.
That's so annoying. Yep, Tyler Higbee. Welcome to the squad.
Well,
Man, at some point, if it worked out well, like it didn't, obviously because of the penalties that would have occurred. But if it worked out well, I could have had Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson, and Jamar Chase, and Devontae Adams, and Tyreek Hill with the picks there. But it just didn't work out that way. All right, what's the matchup here? I'm putting in my what I think will be my starting lineup. Obviously, it's best ball scoring format, so
let me change
that
my lineup.
Will change.
Let me change my lineup as well. I mean, damn, I'm gonna have a tough decision here. I mean, do I start Deontay or DK? I feel like you have to start Deontay. Well, I have to start technically DK Metcalf over Sterling, obviously. Hey, shout out to you, She Love over there on Twitch. Gosh, I completely forgot Twitch. Guys, we're obviously not answering. We can probably, I don't know. Did we answer questions last time? I don't remember.
Yeah, we can put some time. What's the matchup here, though?
We can definitely answer some questions, but here is the matchup here. I have Tom Brady versus Carson Wentz, Alvin Kamara versus Nick Chubb, and hey, you never know. Alvin Kamara may not play, so that could be a massive thing for you.
He'll play. It's just we'll see what the workload's going to be.
Austin Eckler versus Joe Mixon, Deontay versus JJ, Stephon Diggs versus Tyreek. I mean, you definitely have the upper hand on the wide receivers, DK and Devontae Adams. Yeah. I got Mark Andrews versus Travis Kelce, and I have Trey Lance and Trevor Lawrence with our bench. I have Sterling versus Mooney, Dalton Schultz versus Tyler Higbee, and Breece Hall versus Nyheim Hines. So I'm really hoping to.
I feel like you have the edge here personally.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll see. Like that Mark Andrews thing, I think in my opinion, put you over the edge. I mean, but anything can happen, to be honest.
I mean,
the force sub just didn't work out well for me with Breece Hall. Wish that would have hurt you more.
Yeah, I mean, I think either way, I kind of worked out because if I got the force sub, I get Garrett Wilson or Breece Hall, and I was okay with Sterling. So I just needed another running back just in case Alvin doesn't play. And if Breece can get me 10 points, I think he got 10 points last week, didn't he? If he can get me 10 points, then I'll be okay with that because of the high upside on different positions. So hey, it kind of worked out, and we went into maybe we need to figure out a new rule, maybe going back to back on that quarterback position.
Quarterbacks, whatever you want to do, man. That's why I put the ball in your court and I let you decide.
Yeah, I mean, I feel really good about that because if I'm like,
I think that's pretty fair though, because I went from going from Jalen Hurts to Trevor Lawrence, but
imagine imagine I picked two good teams like Jalen Hurts or Joe Burrow or something. That would really suck. But
the other side of it is you can literally pick whatever quarterback that you want. Like that could be the rule. Like you can give me Cooper Rush, for example.
Yeah. I think that's just like such a disadvantage. Where like I kind of want to make it fair because that's why like if you can't have a backup quarterback,
I know. A backup quarterback. I see some people in the chat saying a backup quarterback. I mean, that's literally going to give you 0 points.
Unless we just pick like the worst quarterback on the week. All right, you fell into this position. Who's the worst quarterback? Like, do I give you Baker Mayfield? Do I give you a Joe Flacco there?
I'm saying that a healthy alternative is probably like you get to choose whatever quarterback before the week, not after the week. You can't like, oh, this player got 0 points, because that is literally.
No, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So like I would say
I'm happy if you want to actually pick whatever quarterback you want here.
Oh no. I feel like
you want it to be like who would be the quarterback that you would choose? Joe Flacco?
It would be like Joe Flacco or Baker Mayfield or someone along those lines. But I'm happy.
Why don't you tell me? Let's make that the rule.
I think that would be okay. I'm trying to think of
Tell me what quarterback you want.
Oh, I think maybe we should implement it next week, but I think that would be okay. Like, for example, I think that's fine if you wanted to do something like that.
Allen is up in arms. He's not going to be happy until something is done about this. I'm happy to take whatever quarterback you want.
No, I think what we did this week is really good. Let's just see who else.
Okay. You feel that it was fair?
I kind of feel like it was fair. What do you think? Do you not feel like it was fair?
I think it's fair as well. Allen's not having it in the chat. That's okay, though.
What is he saying?
He keeps saying that I should have a backup quarterback. So up to you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna leave time now for you guys to ask us literally any single question. Alan says he's got you, but you're also saying that it's fair. So I don't know what to say. Like, what am I supposed to do? Do I keep
really wants
like
me
myself to be in a worse
I think
position?
he really wants me to win potentially because I've been really bad. But
You won last week. All right, we're gonna leave time for any questions, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. So you're happy with Trevor Lawrence?
yeah, I feel like you want somebody else. Do you want?
No, I'm. Of course, I prefer Trevor Lawrence over like Cooper Rush or Joe Burrow. But
I think that's
not
fair.
Gonna rest until I
think
a backup quarterback.
I personally think it's fair because like it'd be such a massive disadvantage, which I think it should be at least fun and fair.
Right.
And like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need to think of another rule. Like we can sit down and really think about it.
Well, again, I feel like the better play here, if people are unhappy with it, is for you to choose whatever quarterback. So that's what I think you should do.
Right.
So let's just do that now. What quarterback do you want me to choose? Give me the worst quarterback that you can think of.
Well, I like I said, I'm actually really okay with Trevor Lawrence.
Do you want it to be Trevor Lawrence? That's who you're going to choose? You have Jacoby Brissett. You have Baker Mayfield, Geno, Cooper Rush, Joe Flacco. You want it to be Trevor Lawrence?
I want it to be fair. Let me just think.
Okay.
I just want it to be fair. And this is the thing, like, I would rather not change it and just know that, like, because I can change it and be like, okay, I'll give you Davis Mills versus the Broncos. But, like,
Okay.
no, I'm saying, like, hypothetically. Like, I'm
Right.
like, oh, I can say that, and then he freaking scores 2 touchdowns and have more points than Trevor Lawrence because they're gonna have to throw the ball. I would rather not think about it. I'm happy with Trevor Lawrence. Just make it fair.
Okay.
I think
All right.
I already resolved it in my heart. I'm happy not to change it.
Okay. All right.
Genuinely, like
I would say, yeah.
Is that if the roles were reversed, would you want to sub? Like, would you want to be like, nah, you need the worst quarterback? Because if that's the case, then I'm happy to do that.
If the roles were reversed, I mean, I'm the one who came up with the do you want to do back to back? So that was my idea if the roles were reversed. But I think either way is fine. I really don't care whichever way is fine.
I think it's gonna. We chose the teams. Like, for example, if I would go like 10 and 12, like, yeah. I guess I'll bring it back up here for everyone to see. If I were to go 10 and 12, Kyler Murray, and then, Aaron Rodgers, like, that's the luck. That's just art. That's bad luck. Like, you get to choose. Yeah. I had to choose the worst matchup. I think it's pretty fair. Like, I had Jalen Hurts and Trevor Lawrence. I think that's pretty fair. And I think, yeah.
Okay.
And that's pretty rare. It's a pretty rare rule, so I doubt it will happen again.
It is a pretty rare occurrence, but I'm happy with it.
Spencer Rattler, Mitch Trubisky.
All right. Drop any questions that you guys have. We're going to spend about 5 minutes here answering any of your questions. If you had a question before and we didn't answer it, we're probably not going to look through the chat. But if you have any questions, please drop them now, and we'd be happy to answer any sort of questions. Santa's got a brand new bag back in 82, says. This will be an interesting matchup. This will be interesting.
It would be. It is going to be a very interesting matchup. So let's see.
I feel like Kamara is important as far as like what happens here. If DK has like a long touchdown, that could be very, very hurtful because I feel like your quarterbacks are going to be great. And Carson Wentz is probably the biggest X factor, isn't he?
Yeah,
what sort of Carson Wentz are we going to see?
I need him to shit the bed, and another guy I need to not do good. Is oddly enough, I doubt he's not going to do good. I think Travis Kelce would do good, but Austin Eckler and Travis Kelce, we both have on Thursday night. Well, so we'll definitely see that tomorrow.
Yeah,
which is fun. By the way, we'll be live. If you guys didn't know, we go live 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or
Ed has a question. He says, full PPR, pick 2, Zeke, Jeff Wilson, or James Robinson. Holy shit, that is rough. That is rough, Ed. That is rough. Zeke, Jeff Wilson, or James Robinson. The Cowboys play the Bengals. Man. I really think that James Robinson is going to disappoint people this week against the Colts. Their defense was very good. We just made a video about this, but Indianapolis last week held Rex Burkhead to like 2.8 yards per carry. Dameon Pierce, everyone's fantasy god, to 3 yards per carry.
Yeah.
And that was a positive game script for them.
And the thing is, like,
James Robinson feels like a trap to me this week.
I feel like Jeff Wilson could be a trap as well.
He could, yeah. Like they're all traps. These are all traps. That's the problem. Do you know what I mean? There's not a single non-trap that you just mentioned. But I think I'm gonna sit. James Robinson.
Yeah, I like Zeke and Wilson as well because you saw what Javonte did this past weekend against the Seahawks as well. Maybe Jeff Wilson finds the end zone. Maybe he catches some balls in the backfield potentially. So we'll definitely see how that goes.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Ed. We might miss on that one. Byronic says, "You starting Najee if he plays?" Yes. If Najee plays, you start him. View says Miles Sanders, Lazard, or London flex PPR. That's an interesting one because I don't think you can start Lazard given your options without seeing him just yet. I think he's very important to that team, and I think he's going to be fine. But not being able to see him week 1. London plays the Rams. He's probably going to have Ramsey on him. Is it crazy to say Miles Sanders might be the answer?
I was going to say, I think if Lazard plays, I think you kind of have to start him. And I feel more confident in Lazard over Miles Sanders. I know he'd had a good week last week, but, they're playing the Viking. This is a fairly good defense.
No, it's not actually. They were pretty bad against the run last week, weren't they?
Let me just double check. Here. I thought they did pretty well.
I'm going
Miles. Well here. Just pulling up some stats.
I mean, Aaron Jones had 9.8 yards per carry. AJ Dillon had 4.5 yards per carry. And historically, like even going back to last year, they were not a very good run D. I'm going Miles Sanders. It's close.
I think if Alan Lazard plays, then I'm playing Alan Lazard. Yeah,
that's a tough one.
Okay. Should I trade Lazard for Dobbins? I think all depends
I would take Dobbins personally.
I think all depends on your team. But yes, I would take Dobbins as well. Who's your biggest trade away target after week 1? We definitely had a video on that back in 82, but my biggest trade away guy is honestly anyone on the Cowboys. And I know it sounds crazy. You may not get the best value right now, but if I can feel some offers, understand what I can get for them, and if they do somehow have a good game this week, then maybe their value kind of comes back and be like, hey, this is what Cooper Rush can do, and then you can sell them. But if they have a bad week, then it's just going to go down again and be like, well, it's Cooper Rush. This is what we're going to get for the next 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm willing to sell, and I said this in the video, I'm willing to sell CD. I'm willing to sell Dalton Schultz, Zeke, anyone that's on this team. I'm trying to sell, swap, trying to figure out something because I can't have these guys on my team for the next 6 to 8 weeks in crucial weeks when you need to win. I feel like it's crucial to win now than anything. Yeah. So I'm willing to just move forward.
We have our trade targets video that we dropped. It's about at 10,000 views now, which is awesome. But you can check that out back in 82. Those would be the guys we would trade for and trade away. There's 8 players there that we talk about in that video. Drop a like for us, guys, as we answer your questions to end the stream. David says, full PPR, Patterson or Waller? I lean towards Waller for consistency, but Patterson did so much more last week. Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like I'm going Patterson there just because I feel like he will actually have more opportunities. It is a much better offense or defense that he's facing compared to Waller, but I am going Cordero Patterson because of the touches he'll see.
Yeah, and I think with the Rams, this Ram defense, like I said, they're embarrassed, and they're going to do everything possible to take opportunities away from this Falcons team, which in turn
you're going Waller or you're going Patterson? I'm going Patterson.
No, I'm with you on Patterson. I guess when I say to take away opportunity, like they're gonna cancel out the receipt, like the London and Pitts,
right?
And they're gonna have to get creative with Cordell Patterson. Yeah. So I can definitely see that happening.
I have much lower expectations this week. I do not think he hits what he did last week, though. Trade Brown for DJ. You got to be more specific. What Brown are you talking about? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Nico says, I got offered Waddle, Gabe Davis, and a 23 first for AJ Brown. Yes, you take that in a heartbeat. AJ Brown's great, but he's not worth that in Dynasty.
Agreed.
John says, Flex 1, Curtis Samuel, Taysom, Duvernay, MVS, and Garrett Wilson. Curtis Samuel for me.
Oh my gosh.
Taysom, Duvernay feel like a trap. I don't think I can rely on Wilson and MVS. Like, he could have a long touchdown, but like every week you're gonna have to decide with the Chiefs who you want to start.
I'm gonna
it's
go.
Curtis Samuel for me.
I'm actually going Garrett Wilson because I feel like Curtis Samuel potentially could be a trap in my eyes this week.
These are all trap potential players.
Yeah, I like Garrett Wilson. This is a struggling Jets team. And I think he's going to have to spread the ball around. He got a decent amount of points this past weekend. So in a flex, I'm happy to get that.
What the heck happened to Elijah Moore? Like, everyone got the ball, and it felt like Elijah wasn't a
Elijah Moore
priority.
He had like 9 targets. Didn't he? 8 targets, something like that. He just defense, maybe.
I mean, Elijah. So Garrett had 8 targets. Elijah had 7 targets. So he was out targeted by Garrett Wilson. I'm pretty sure Tyler Conklin also had more targets than him, if I'm not mistaken. Tyler Conklin had 7, so just as many as him. Corey Davis had more at 9 targets. So how is Elijah Moore tied for 3rd, but technically like 3rd, 4th targeted, wide receiver or receiving option? I just don't understand that. I don't get it, but
yeah. Well, wait and see what happens.
John says, start J-Rob. You guys can do that at your own risk. I think it's a trap this week. We'll see. I'll be right. I'll be wrong. It's hard to say. Dylan says, who wins the trade of Aaron Jones or AJ Brown? AJ Brown side for me.
AJ Brown for sure. Over there on Twitch. Yeah. She Love, it says, yo, Pittman is hurt and I wait. Should I wait? Should I wait it out or just start Juju?
He was limited in practice. He's not hurt. He's going to be fine. He'll play and you start Pittman. Drop Melvin for Pacheco. I think I'm still holding Melvin Gordon because if Clyde goes out, it's not necessarily Pacheco's backfield. But if Javonte goes out, it is Melvin's backfield. That's how
Pacheco looks good though, but at the same time, it was garbage time. It was garbage time. So he was running the ball really hard.
Back in A2, you're fine. Jeremy said Moore had a touchdown that called back for a push off. Okay, that's good to know. Mechie says flex one of them, RB2, one of them, Montgomery. Wait, flex one of them, RB2, one of them. So I'm guessing we're picking 2. Montgomery, Carter, Jamal, McLaurin, Renfro, Hardman. Oh my God.
I think for sure.
Okay.
For me,
McLaurin.
Yes.
Montgomery.
Yes.
Actually, I think I'm going Carter this week.
I'm going Monty.
So tough. Who do they play?
Packers.
They play the Packers. I'm actually going, if it's PPR, I'm going Carter. It's very close, but Carter, I just think they're going to be dominated again, and those drop-offs are going to be pretty reliable, I think.
Yeah, I like Monty.
McLaurin's a clear answer.
I like Monty and Terry this week.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, huge love. We will be live on your Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to answer your start-sit questions, so subscribe. If you can do us a huge favor, drop a like, and we appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you on Saturday night answering your start-sit questions. We're going to play some underdog pick'ems this week as well.
That's right.
Huge love.
See you tomorrow.
Good luck in week 2 in the Fantasy Roulette Showdown. I'll be wearing a brown bag tomorrow.
Brown paper bag. I wish you the best of luck tomorrow and for the future. All love, yeah. Thank you so much.
All love, guys.